Well, it didn't take long, did it? It didn't take long for social media to be frenzied with hashtags where New York City Terror Attack has taken place. But the hashtag you're seeing is hashtag not all Muslims, hashtag blame Trump, hashtag don't let the far right hijack this, hashtag pray for New York City, hashtag pray this, light a candle, let's all sit and sing Kumbaya, sodding off. The truth of it is, the left, you are more dangerous in some respects than you can ever imagine. You can ever imagine. You are dangerous. You are dangerous and you are lethal. You are dangerous and lethal because you are making excuses. You are trying to justify what has gone on and you're pushing the blame where it doesn't belong. Now, I made a few notes because I wanted to make sure that I got some of my facts correct. So where do we start? Oh, well, his name was Akayed Ullah. And he'd been living in America for 7 years. But he was believed to be carrying a pipe bomb which malfunctioned and exploded prematurely. 4 people were injured. And I really hope those 4 people are okay. But Bill de Blasio has called it an attempted terror attack. I'd say it was a failed attempt, but it was still a terror attack. It still instilled fear and terror into people. So you could say it was partly a success, couldn't you? My only regret is that it didn't kill the little shit that was carrying it. That's the only thing that I will be trending my hashtag. Shame he didn't die to get his 72 virgins he so desperately wants. Now, the funny thing is, it says here, motivation, this is Bill de Blasio says, motivation behind it has not been established. I bet you any money you like he was shouting Allahu Akbar. But it has happened just days after a Muslim day of rage in Bangladesh, and he was Bangladeshi. After President Trump recognised Jerusalem as Israel's capital city, and I applaud you, President Trump, you were right to do so. Israel has a right to exist, and Jerusalem is its capital. If people want to put a pipe bomb in my car for saying so, I'll live with that. Or should I say, I won't. Now, just weeks ago, ISIS had issued a warning that they planned to actually hit Times Square to create Christmas mayhem. I think motivation's there, Bill de Blasio. Motivation is there. But no doubt you'll have our lovely Lord Mayor from London who will tell you it is part and parcel of living in a big city. Much like our big cities that we're all seeing right now, where they are literally, the streets are paved with concrete bollards, wrapped up to look like giant Christmas presents, so as not to create fear among people. And yes, I am well aware, and this is another, I'm going to make this very clear, because I'm not going to keep doing this. I came to this decision last night when I was on the phone to Red Pill Phil. And I said to him, why is it that whenever a terrorist attack, people like myself say things along the lines of, not all Muslims. We know it's not all Muslims. We're always saying this. Now, they'll always raise up Jimmy Savile when you mention Muslim grooming gangs. But the point is, I condemn Jimmy Savile and every other paedophile like him. BBC paedophiles, I condemn them too. The killing of Joe Cox, oh, I wholeheartedly condemn that. But why is it that when a white man rapes, I don't feel the need to go, but not all white men? If it was a black guy, as me and Phil were saying, I wouldn't feel the need to say, but not all black men. If it was a Chinaman, I wouldn't feel the need to say, not all Chinamen. So why is it that when this is Muslims that are creating this, I feel the need to say not all Muslims. Well, I'm not going to do it anymore, because any idiot that thinks that I think it's all Muslims, you are the problem. You make that assumption. I have never made that assumption, nor would I make that assumption. So I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm also not going to light a candle for New York. I'm not. I'm not going to change my profile picture into a rainbow-coloured nation flag. I refuse to do it. I'm not going to do it. What I will say is this. Hold on to the seats of your pants, people. This is not going to be the last attack. There's going to be more. Whether we like it or not, there is going to be more. But should it be part and parcel of living in a big city? No, it sodding well shouldn't. That's it. End of. And the fact of the matter is, this happened a matter of days after they were raging in Bangladesh, after you see a Muslim guy smashing in the windows of a Jewish shop because President Trump turned around and recognised Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. But nobody knows what the motivation is. Can't possibly figure out what the motivation is. He was right to do that. It's a shame our government don't have the same moral backbone to be able to recognise it. Sadiq Khan has said that he wants us to apologise for Sikhs that we killed during certain wars in our history. But the Sikhs are not asking you to ask on their behalf, are they, Sadiq? The Sikhs that I know, and trust me, I know many, couldn't give a monkey's toss about what happened in the past. They know we wish them no harm, and they wish us no harm. How dare you insist we give an apology? So I would suggest, Sadiq Khan, by all means, you can ask for that apology. By all means, if needed, I will give it. I will give it. But only will I give it when you apologise for the mass rape of predominantly white girls in this country by predominantly Pakistani men. 84%. 84%, Sadiq, predominantly Pakistani Muslim men. Apologise for that shit before you think of apologising on my behalf. How dare you think you can? So this was my short video to you, Sadiq Khan, and for every Islamic nutjob out there that thinks that terrorising people, average everyday people, because they're celebrating their festivities at this time of year, and you promised to do it, and you didn't achieve it on this time, but it will happen again. Mark my words, there's going to be further attacks, and it won't just be in America. It will happen here too. For now, take care.